The Pasar Malam or night market is a fascinating place. There is one at Lorong Asu near my home. One day I visited it to see what I could pick up. When I arrived there at about 8 p.m., the night market was in full swing. Bargains were being made everywhere and people were moving about with hands laden with things of all sorts of descriptions. The first thing I noticed about a night market was that it was nowhere like an ordinary day market. There was no system in a night market. It is actually an attempt by a group of vendors to bring their stalls to the people. At the night market, you can see anything from mothballs to durians to plumbing equipment. The stalls are quite unlike the systematically arranged departmental stores that we are so used to shopping in. In fact, chaos seems to reign. The only way to benefit from the chaos is to dive into the action. I decided to. I began by going up to a stall which sold carpets. Of course they were not works of art, but they would do for a bachelor girl pad like mine. I learnt also that one did not just pay the price that a vendor asked for at a night market. One bargained. This was a new experience for me. So when the stall holder asked $75.00 for the carpet I picked out, I daringly suggested that the price be reduced to $50. I was amazed at my own courage. I expected the man to be severe, but strangely enough, he smiled and said that I was trying to cut his throat. So I asked him to name his price. He said $70. I pretended to look aghast and said that my last price was $60 and began to walk away. He called me back and remarked what a smart young lady I was and said that he would part with the carpet for $65. I offered $62 and again walked away. Of course he called me back and agreed. Pretending to grumble how hard it was to make a living, I paid the $62 and then realized that I was going to have a hard time if I carried the carpet and moved about. He seemed to read my mind and offered to look after it for me. I agreed, paid the man and went on to explore the rest of this fascinating disorganization. After a good walk and several snacks and minor purchases later, I returned to the carpet stall and struggled home with my bargain. It looked beautiful on the floor of my room. Next day when I checked at a regular carpet shop, I realized that I had got a bargain. The listed price was $80. I guess they could sell things cheaper at a night market because of the lower rental.